All right, guys. Well, good evening. Good evening. It's so great to see everybody. Big waves out there. Love all these faces. And I will say, this was the most fun week because I got to speak with so many different people about why they're excited to level up and what their first phase did for them, because that's what we're all here for. We're all just trying to get that 1% better. So excited to share and hear from so many people tonight. So that's our goal tonight, is just to celebrate. So I'm going to share my screen and kick it off here and I apologize, I'm trying to admit people while I do this, but welcome to the Sunday night call. We're excited to have each and every one of you on here. And tonight, this is a celebration. We've been talking about it all week, that so many people accomplished so much over the last 60 days, and we just want to brag on you. So that's our goal tonight, is just to start bragging. And Coach, I don't know if you want me to kick it off, or if you are you not a co-host?
I
There
am
you
a
are. Okay.
co-host and I just unmuted, so I am letting people in the waiting room. We got a lot of
Thank
people
you.
joining the waiting room, and yes, why don't you go ahead and I know at the end of the call we're going to talk about the upcoming event, where the Level Up event is going to be, but here's what we want you to know tonight. Level Up was started for one reason, and one reason only, and that was just to help people like yourself, people like me, people like Andrea Rosser, Todd Rowland, to help us all just be a better version of ourselves, to just be, whether it's in the health, whether it's in the finances, whether it's both, hopefully, whether it's being a part of an amazing, positive community. But we wanted the Level Up experience to be something that challenged people, but that they could just simply start, with where they're at. They could just simply feel the need to start. And so the first thing I want to say is, the program itself has been phenomenal. And people ask me all the time, where can I go find out about Level Up and the Level Up experience? Well, we have a Facebook group tailored specifically for this, and it's called Level Up Life. If you went to the group, if you went to Facebook and you clicked on groups and you searched for Level Up Life, you could join the Level Up Life Facebook group at zero cost. And here's the beauty. Then you can go inside of the Level Up Life Facebook group and you can start looking in the guide section for videos that talk about the starting products for a Level Up Life experience, in your health. But then you can also go to the files section. You can move from the guides that show all the videos that have to do with Level Up and our program. But you can also go to the guide section and find all the files that are attributed to the Level Up program. So if you want to be on day 1 through 60, phase 1 of our Level Up program, you can go to the guides and you can pull that page up and know exactly what to do. And it's so simple, so simple, and the first thing I'll say, Andrea, is it's simple, but it also is something that if you'll consistently do, there's going to be a transformation involved. When you supplement the supplements that are required and are recommended for you, things start to happen. When you start hydrating your body, things start to happen. But the special thing about Level Up is the community. The community is what keeps us accountable and consistent. How many of you would agree with that? Maybe put a 1 in the comment if you agree with the community keeping you more consistent in the Level Up challenge and the Level Up experience. So, Andrea, it is amazing. And I am super excited about tonight, and super excited, and want to just give a big shout out to everyone that has completed phase 1, which is day 1 through 60. They completed and went consecutively through 60 days. And I want to tell you, we've got some amazing transformations to show you. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to keep this super simple and the transformations really brief, but every person is going to share in under just a few minutes exactly what the last 60 days has meant to them and staying on course through the completion. So, Andrea, I'm going to turn it to you.
All right, beautiful. So we're going to kick the call off tonight with Marlene Trenhold. And Marlene, we are going to have you share. We've talked about this a little bit already, but just that, where you're from, that one product that really made such a difference in your transformation, and then what your transformation, just one bit of what your transformation was for us tonight. And thank you so much for being on here.
Well, thank you. And I am Marlene Trenhold, and I came to New Age via Nucerity. We live on an orchard on the side of the mountain in the Okanagan Valley in British Columbia. And Level Up has been and is so different for each one of us. I'm so looking forward to hearing everybody's stories tonight because they'll be different, from relationships with self and family, God, and business partners to health, exercise, eating, business, finances, to any other aspect that people are looking at changing in their lives. Leveling Up has given me the consistency, as Coach Palmer was just saying, that comes from being part of this community and having some accountability to myself and to others. And for most of the summer here in Penticton, we were totally surrounded by forest fires, and we were threatened a couple of times with evacuation alerts. One of our kids lost her home to a fire at the beginning of the summer, and sadly, my mom left this earth in the middle of August. This amazing New Age family and community that we live in, work in, play in, kept me functioning and helped hold me together through all of that. We may all be very much on our own journey, yet we're traveling together. We're lifting one another up, and we're supporting and encouraging each other, even though we have no idea what someone else might be going through. I'm not a social media person. I'm going to admit I have never taken a selfie. And I have not yet done a Facebook Live. Yet through Level Up, I did post consistently for 60 days, which was a huge start for me. I have facilitated a lot of Zooms, and those Zooms are open to anyone in New Age, anybody working on their Level Up challenges. We have book club at 6:30 in the morning Pacific time, followed by our Morning Momentum Zoom at 7. And this morning was Morning Momentum Zoom number 3,500. We've been doing that daily for 10 years now. And as it is at the same time as Coach's Corner, I listen to the replay of that on my way to work. So through Level Up, daily meditation, motivation, reading, journaling, water intake, supplements, better food choices, connections, it's all gotten so much easier with the posting and commenting and reading everyone else's posts and their comments in return. And over the course of the first 60 days, I have found an increase in energy that allows me to walk further than the end of my driveway, and the beginning of the disappearance of the first 10 pounds, with many more to go. Noni has become one of my new favorite products, and I'm looking forward to adding some Go Energy during this next 60 days. So thanks to everyone that has been encouraging this very sedentary 65-year-old grandma to stretch beyond my comfort zone and try some new things. And who knows, maybe a Facebook Live might be in my future yet.
Well, I love that, Marlene. Congratulations. Big applause for you tonight. And we're so grateful for your time. And next, we're going to pull up Mr. Tad Niblett. So give me just a moment to get him unmuted on here.
I've asked him to unmute. I'll help out, Andrea.
Thank you.
Roll with it. We're good.
All right, Tad. So thank you so much for joining us. Please share.
And thanks for having me. This experience has been awesome. For me personally, when I got involved with New Age about 8 months ago, 7 or 8 months ago, I was looking, and when Myra Miles contacted me about it, she mentioned a product for metabolism. And as soon as I heard that, I was hooked, because I'm in my 50s now. And as we get older, our metabolism slows down. And so I was searching for that. So, that's what got me involved in the first place. And then it's just grown from there. It would be easier for me to tell you what I'm not taking as opposed to the supplements that I am taking, because it's just grown. And, but, this phase one of Level Up it's been awesome. It's been awesome, just watching everybody's progression and transformation. And for me personally, for the last 2 months or however long it's been, it's kept me from missing a day. There's been days where I didn't feel like getting up early and working out and those types of things. But when you're a part of a team and a part of a group, and and accountability as part of it, that's what motivated me to keep going and to make sure that I didn't miss, and to also make sure that I'm staying informed about what everybody else is doing during their journey.
Coach, it's been an absolute pleasure seeing you compete on the Level Up Life Facebook group, and look forward to seeing many more. Keep up the great work. You're inspiring all of us.
Thank you, Coach.
So next we have Joyce McFarland, and I had the pleasure of speaking with her today. And hopefully, Joyce, you can unmute.
I'm unmuted.
Beautiful. Well, Joyce, if you wouldn't mind sharing with us this evening, thank you so much.
Well, I started this journey back in March of last year, and started off with MOA, just the MOA. And MOA has been my go-to product, and I'm never without it. And it's given me more energy, and I am I started this Level Up. I was thinking about going to the gym to walk again, because before COVID, I was walking 2 miles a day. And one day I was doing volunteer work, but that all stopped when COVID came about. So when the Level Up started, I said, well, it's time now. I don't have much of a choice if I'm going to advance, because I was consistent in taking the products and keeping my weight down. So most of the time I walk about 3 miles a day and take 2 to 3 flights of stairs. And I'm 85 years old, and I'm proud to say that I'm just happy that I can still do that. And I just thank God for all of you and the inspiration that you've been to me. And,
well, Joyce, oh, sorry.
And I just pray that there are others out there who are elderly that can get on this journey with me and, feel better. So, and I thank you.
Well, thank you. I know you weren't super enthusiastic about being on here with us tonight, and I am so grateful because you're inspiring people every single day. So next, we have our very own Melissa Jackson sharing with us tonight. Maybe. Hold on. There she is. Okay.
Patience, I'm trying.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Andrea and Brent. Thank you for having me. Oh my goodness, this 60-day challenge. Let me tell you, every mile for me on this 60-day challenge was a memory, which I mean, during the first 60 days, if I counted, well, let me start over. When I say every mile has a memory, I mean, during the first 60 days, every day that I counted, which would be either day one or 2 miles here, 3 miles there, or whatever, came with determination. It came with pain. It came with struggle. It came with joy. It came with consistency. I love the community and the encouragement. And along with that 60 days of accomplishment, I was able to release 25 pounds. I was able to lose inches. And most of all, I did not quit. Regardless of how I felt, I did not quit. I challenged myself every day. My mindset had to change. The physical aspect had to change. And doing it with my husband, was a challenge because we let's just say we talk some trash to one another, but if I had to choose a product, it would be Slenderize, for the simple fact that it kept me on plan. I knew exactly what to eat. I knew when to take the drops, and it was just simple. It was just simple, and I am very blessed to be in this community.
Well, we are so incredibly blessed to have you. So thank you so much. We're excited to watch your transformation as it changes and grows throughout the journey. So thank you so much. And next, we're passing it on over to Deb Sindri. So Deb, if you don't mind sharing with us, that would be fantastic.
Hey, Andrea, let me preface this as people start coming, because I want to make sure, like, as you tell us kind of your name and where you're from, if you've had a weight loss experience, please let that kind of broadcast that out there. And the reason I say that is there's so many people that's looking to lose weight. They're looking for more energy. They're looking to just level up their life. And so if you will, please be bold enough, if you don't mind, to share kind of the excitement of what's happened in your 60 days in that facet.
Perfect. Thank you. So Deb, if you don't mind, will you share with us today?
Absolutely. Thank you very much for inviting me. I'm Deb Sindri, and I live in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. This journey of mine has been absolutely incredible for me. Actually, it's been a 2-year journey, but I'm a newbie to New Age, and I came aboard this year, January the 1st, and I needed to level up my health. I'm 62 years old, and I lost my late husband, 10 years ago at a young age of 63. He passed away of a brain tumor. And I wanted to level up my health. I was in a relationship that I left 2 years ago. It was toxic, it was unhealthy, and a lot of mental and emotional and verbal abuse. So I needed to level up in a lot of other areas, but this year I decided to do my health. And I bloomed up to about 153 pounds. It really showed on me. I'm only 5'2.5". And so I started January 1 with my 2 little babies here. And I have done the drop since January to now, and I have lost 42 pounds. And I started, I'm walking, I've leveled up to about 6 miles. I hated in the past working out. Don't know about you, but I hated it. But when I started the leveling up, I started seeing a lot of changes, progress, and the transformation going on. So I thought I'd try the working out. And I really enjoyed, I'm really enjoying working out. I even incorporated kickboxing and boxing with my grandsons. And actually they're in kickboxing, so we're kind of taking notes and stuff. So that's been a joy. And I've been absolutely loving this community. The inspirational, the encouragement, and everybody just rooting for each other and just allowing me to push myself and motivate myself each day to wake up, show up, and level up my health. And I just so appreciate this community. It's just I love everyone here. And I'm down 4 dress sizes. And this summer, I even put on a bikini for the first time in 9 years. And I have a new life. I have a new health. I have a new wealth. And I thank New Age for giving my life back. So thank you for tonight, Andrea, for asking me.
Well, thank
Deb,
you
thank
so
you
much.
so
Deb.
much.
You are
Awesome,
a
awesome, awesome.
firecracker. We're not going to box you. So next, we're going to move back to the Jacksons. I should have planned that a little bit better. But now we have our very own Andrew Jackson sharing with us tonight.
All right, there we go. Hello, everyone. Thanks, Brent and Andrea. My name is Andrew Jackson. I'm from Gulfport, Mississippi. And the results, my accomplishments for the first 60 days of the challenge is that I've got more endurance. I'm riding the stationary bike like 12 miles a day. I'm still walking about anywhere from 4 to 6 miles a day. I have energy. I have enough energy to chase a 3-year-old grandchild around. So it's a lot. It's a lot going on because everything has kept us on point. We've accomplished the level up mission for getting healthier, and it reduced a lot of our inflammation. And I've lost about 30 pounds in the last past 60 days. So I'm slowly releasing them. And my favorite product is MOA. And the reason why is MOA because of it helps ease the pain and inflammation, because I have arthritis in my left knee that's in 3 pockets, along with a torn meniscus. And I'm out there every day. It helps me, keeps me going every day. The doctor was like, it is what it is. So I'm looking at doing the total knee replacement here in a couple of months or so. So I'll be using the MOA instead of the pain pills.
Yes.
So I'll be ready. But the level up kept us on point, kept us dedicated. And I'm like a lot of mature folks, is that the social media posting is something that I've never done. I've never done that social media posting. So now I'm doing Facebook Lives. I'm posting Facebook, Instagram. It helped us a lot, and it takes everything to keep us dedicated. It keeps us dedicated, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all time for being a part of this community.
Well, thank you so much, Andrew. Congratulations. So excited for you. And please help us congratulate Sophia. So Sophia Rouse, if you wouldn't mind sharing with us your transformation.
Hello, I am Sophia, and I am from Iowa. So I began my transformation in July of this year after the Arkansas event. And there were really 3 main things I did to level up my life. That was, I consistently drank enough water, I completely reconfigured my skincare routine, and I ate on plan as often as possible. So for me, my biggest physical transformation was my skincare. I've dealt with sweat-induced breakouts in the past, and obviously up until July and August I was, but with 1 week of consistently using Lucent products, I no longer have been dealing with breakouts on my face, which is excellent. So
Mhm.
besides just a skincare transformation, I've also been working on an internal transformation with my mindset. And right now, I just like to say that I'm living life and leveling up.
Well, Sophia, you were
Awesome.
awesome. Good work.
Andrea?
Congratulations. Yes, sir.
Before we bring on the next, let me just say, first of all, congratulations, everybody. Can you hear me okay, Andrea?
Yes.
Okay. And one of the things that I wanted to say is you might be sitting on here right now and wondering what the first 60 days is all about. Well, here's the challenge. Here's the challenge for the first 60 days. We have some specific packs that are geared to absolutely creating a transformation over your first 60 days. And here's what we focus on. We focus on boosting your immune system with products like MOA, as you've heard, with products like Limu Original 5X, with products like Tahitian Noni. We also focus on your energy level, but clean energy, a good source of energy. And so we do that with our Rejuvenex product. And then our last product we really, really focus on is weight management, weight control, a way to, we have a program called Slenderize that you take these drops, 3 of your biggest meals of the day, 10 minutes before you eat those meals. And here's the thing, they level out your hormones. They do a lot of things internally for your body. But the biggest thing is people are seeing phenomenal weight management results from this product. And so we focus in on those 3 things. And then we give a system to support it, right? Supplement your supplements. And here's what we do. We just simply tell everybody, hey, for 60 days, use these products just as they say use them. We also give you an approved food list with the Slenderize, and we say stay true to the approved food list. Work it for 60 days. Track your results. Another thing we say is post to our Level Up Live Facebook group 1 time a day and share what you're doing, whether it is drinking water or you're out on a walk or you're out on a run, whatever it is. The other is drink a gallon of water a day. Get that proper hydration, right? And so as we start to do that in our first day 1 through 60, this is where you're hearing a lot of phenomenal results tonight from. So I just wanted you to know this. And obviously the Level Up Live Facebook group is where you can get all the details of this. So Andrea, I'll turn it back to you.
Well, thank you so much, Coach. Thanks for all the information and congratulations, Sophia. And next we have Diane Belew. Hill's sitting there next to her, but it's not your turn yet. So I was just kidding. So Diane, would you mind sharing, and congratulations.
Thank you. I would love to share. So my name is Diane Belew, and I'm from a little community in North Alabama. And probably the biggest way that Level Up has helped me, well, the thing I love the most is all the positive feedback, the encouragement. There have been days, like everybody said, that I've not wanted to get up and go walk, or I felt like I didn't have the time to go walk. But then I think, I don't want to get left behind in the group. I'm going to see everybody posting, and I'm not going to be able to post my walk today. So I would get up and I would go walk anyway. It's hard to say which product I think has helped me the most during this Level Up. I have had a little bit of weight loss. I had lost 12 pounds back from January when we had our weight loss challenge. And I think I've lost a couple more pounds, but I am wearing a smaller size in tops and things. So I'm thankful for that. I need to get more serious about it, but I really leveled up on my walking. I'm very consistent now. At one point in time, I can't remember what day it was on, but I had walked like 6 days out of every week for, I don't remember what point it was. I've never done that before. And I'm almost up to 3 miles a day. So it's really helped me, but I don't want to get left behind. I think Elite would be the product I would say has helped me. I drink it after my walk every day, and it kind of just refreshes me. It kind of gives me another little boost of energy. I've already taken the Rejuvenex first thing in the morning, so then I drink that, and but there's a lot of them I love, but I think that maybe has been the one I would say has maybe made a difference this time. So thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Diane. Congratulations. We'll hear from you in a moment. And next up, we have Richard Hawkins II. So Richard, congratulations. Please share with us tonight, if you don't mind.
Well, thanks for inviting me.
Thank you.
Of course, I had my largest transformation back in 2019 when I started with RX. Couldn't even spell it, but it's spelled funny. Now it's New Age, and when we started the 60-day challenge, I decided to level up and see what I could do, and I started walking and running, and I did it every day for 60 days, and I got to where I would run 3 days, which was not nonstop. I mean, I'm 47 now, so I'm an old man, but anyway. So it has helped me progress. I'm not quite as fast as I was in high school, but man, I've come a long ways in the 60 days, and now I don't know what is today, 15 or 16 of the next 60. And I walked again this morning, and now this phase of my next 60, I've been trying to do a little weightlifting. Nothing, I'm no muscle man, but working out a little bit, trying to build a little more strength. In both of the 60-day challenges that I'm involved in now, I don't know that I've lost any weight because I haven't weighed myself, because I had my transformation before. Now I'm just trying to tone up a little more, and I actually bought a couple of new pair of blue jeans yesterday, and they're even looser than the last pair I bought. And so I'm happy with that. But the biggest thing is, if I've had to pick one product, the product would be, from the level up, would be a personal accountability, because I cannot pick one product out of New Age. I mean, the Moa, the Noni, the Bio Pro Q, the Mega Q, the V&M. I mean, I take, like somebody else said, I take almost everything, or at least as far as the nutritional stuff. But keeping myself accountable, posting, I feel like I have to post every day for myself first, because it makes me get up and go walk or run, because I know I got to post it because people are watching me. They're waiting. Some people are waiting for me to fail or quit, and I can't do that. I can't do it for me, and I ain't going to do it for them. I ain't letting them see me fail. And then I have a lot of people that send me messages, and, they comment, and they encourage me because I'm encouraging them. And that's all I want to do, is help myself and help anybody else. But I mean, the whole group is just great. I can't say enough about how our group has come together. And I'm horrible at getting on there and finding everybody's post and comment and everything, because we all post so much. There's so many of us involved. It's hard to post on everybody's, but I want to encourage everybody to keep leveling up, whatever it is, whether it's weight, skin, just drinking water, whatever you're doing. If it's just your mindset, the level up, we all have a different level up. We just got to stay focused and help each other. And I'm glad to be a part of it.
Well, we are so glad that you are as well. Definitely an inspiration for so many of us. So thank you, Richard. And next, we're going to move on over and congratulate Billy. So Billy Grady, if you wouldn't share your level up experience for your first 60 days with us this evening.
Yeah, what's funny is I asked Lance to help me out on all this at the very beginning, and I told him I wanted to be able to run a marathon in 8 weeks, and he pretty much said, "Well, you do know your normal training is supposed to be 16." And I just decided for myself that I wanted to do that, and so we pushed it pretty hard. And being in Kansas City, there's a lot of places to run, and the weather's been pretty nice here. But I think the biggest thing for me is the community that's been here. I've had so many individuals just cheer me on. And, whenever I was getting ready to run the marathon, I basically made the statement that I wanted everybody that was supporting me to realize that they're actually going with me. And that's what I got to think about a lot whenever I was running. And it made it a lot better. And as I went along, there were some difficulties in the marathon, but I got through there. And this is not a participation medal. It's I crossed the finish line, as Lance would say. And so I decided, like most individuals, if you don't have something else to reach for, you kind of lose sight on what you're supposed to be doing and leveling up. And so I've already set sights for the next marathon, and it'll be January 30th. And that's where I'll be making a post a little bit later today. And I'm challenging anybody that would like to go with me and run with me. So there's, you could do it. There's a half marathon and there's a full marathon, and just something about doing it with individuals that you care deeply about and making, huge impacts in that community. There are some individuals that could do that with me, and I would love to have them go with me. So really my go-to on all the products we have, just before I would do a run, I would take 3 Rejuvenex and a burn. That helped me so much. And just so you'll know, I don't have to lose any weight. I'm trying to maintain my weight because you lose quite a bit doing this. And I'm happy to say I actually maintained. So that was a big accomplishment for me also. Thank you guys.
Congratulations, Billy. We are all so proud of you. And you and Andrea are the only ones that I was smart enough to put you one after the other. So Andrea, we would love to hear from you. We're so proud of you as well. So if you wouldn't mind sharing your transformation with us, we'd be very grateful.
So I have lost a little. I've lost about 11 pounds in the last 60 days and a few inches as well.
Okay, can we just pause there? That is not a little. Like, I don't know what world you live in that 11 pounds in 60 days is a small amount. That is phenomenal. So like, rejoice in that. If that's your goal, enjoy that. That's not small. So congratulations.
Fair enough. I think the biggest thing for me, and we've talked about this before, is just feeling good again. It wasn't necessarily about how much I lost on the scale. I just wanted my life back. And I think what we have in this community, if we try to do this on our own, you kind of have a standard in your mind of what you try to live up to, and it's usually perfection. And we're never going to get there. But when you're doing it all together, you get to see that nobody's perfect and that we all have our own race. And we all have a different way of getting there. And so you can get inspiration from other people. So I think that's the most important takeaway. Product, I would either go Slenderize or MOA. Slenderize is obviously a big part of the weight loss and the balancing and all of that good stuff. But I think sometimes MOA, you take it every day without realizing what it does for you until you don't have it. So I think for anyone doing exercising that hasn't done it before and stressing your body out a little bit, I think that's a huge part of getting through it all. So that's what I got.
Well, congratulations, lady. Good job.
Congratulations.
And next up, we have Kristen White. She's had a phenomenal transformation, or she was already fit, but we're excited to hear from you and what you've created here with us over the last 60 days.
Okay, I hope y'all can hear me. Actually, when you asked me to come on to tell my transformation, I was like, I don't have a transformation. Because instead of really excelling in level up, I feel like I slacked a little, not because I wanted to. So let me just tell everybody, I was training for the Ironman that I should have raced on September 18th. A couple weeks ago, and the week before that, I landed in the emergency room, and I had to have surgery the day before my race. So trained a year, ended up with surgery, and I actually had to have 3 organs removed, and a mass that was attached to my left ovary about the size of a tennis ball. And then a couple other cysts that were floating around that I had no idea were there until I landed in the emergency room. So my level up changed, which was why I'm like, I'm not really sure I was the person to come on tonight, but it's okay that it changed because I realized everybody's level up is different. And I loved what Andrea said. It's not about perfection. It's about finding your own race. And my race changed. I went from working out and riding my bike 60 to 70 miles on the weekends, running 13 miles, swimming 2,000 yards, to not being able to get myself out of the bed by myself. So talk about a real wake up call. My level up was different. It was, I need to be able to get out of the bed and take care of my kid again. Not go beast mode because I couldn't go beast mode anymore. I am back and to normal. Well, I'd say normal. I was cleared for exercise to start training tomorrow, even though I was ready to exercise the week out of surgery. And I owe that all, honestly, to prepping my body way beforehand. If you don't think it's important to be healthy, you're wrong. I looked like the definition of fit and healthy before the surgery. I made Andrea use that picture, specifically of me, because I just got back from the beach with my daughter on Friday, and I did not like looking at myself in a bathing suit this past week. And if you zoomed in, you can see I have probably a 3-inch scar on my left abdomen where the abdomen surgery was, and I'm still inflamed. I still have inflammation there, and it made me a little self-conscious. But I realized it's not about being perfect. It was about changing my race. I was with my kid. I got to take her to fall break. I didn't think I was going to get to do that because I figured I'd probably still be down. Most people are down. But I became a really big believer in noni juice the past 30 days. I was told it helped with inflammation, and I'm a big Nutrify snob. I love MOA, and that's what I jump started on first. I did a lot of MOA, a lot of Inali, and a lot of BioPro-Q following my surgery. I'd always taken it, but it was really time to up it. And then I said, I'm going to test this noni stuff out. If they say it's great, let's see how good it is. Well, let me tell you, I'm a huge fan of noni now. I've gone through, well, I'm embarrassed to say that I go through about 3 bottles a week. Yes, it's a lot. But when I immediately felt a difference of not being able to get myself out of the bed without my husband's help because of my abdomen, to on a Friday to being able to pick myself up out of bed on a Sunday, you can better believe I felt like it had something to do with the nutrition I was putting in my body. And the fact that I was probably already pretty healthy on the front end made my rebound a lot faster. So when people are asking you, or you're talking to people and they say the price of getting started, it may be too much, it may be too scary for them, you're going to have to tell them or ask them, what is the cost of staying exactly where you are right now? Because we don't know what's going to happen to us. I was the last person to think I was going to need surgery, but I had to have it. We don't know. So it's very, very, very important to take care of yourself and be prepared on the front end. So that's my level up. And I am going to be racing in April. So the Ironman is back on and I start training again tomorrow. So there's mine.
Oh my gosh. Well, congratulations. That is such an inspiration. Thank you for sharing. I'm very, very grateful for you and appreciate that your journey changed, but you kept going. So great job with that. And next we have our very own, I keep saying that, you're all my own. So just so you know, you don't have a choice. So next we have Alan White. So Alan, if you wouldn't mind sharing with us this evening.
Thanks, Andrea. Hey,
Thank you.
This level up has been really good for me. I work pretty hard, so I'd always said I didn't need to exercise. I didn't need to do stuff for my health. But this year I've turned 50 years old, and I want to do a little better. And this just worked right into my plan. The water really wasn't a big deal for me because I drank a lot of water at work, and the walking was a big deal. It was tough on me, finding time to walk. But I made it through walking at least 2 miles a day. Some days I had to count steps instead of having the time to actually walk. But it was good. And I've lost about 20 pounds. Some of my shorts stay up. So the inches going someplace. But I guess the slenderized drops has helped me a lot because I'm a fan of all their products. Really, I take a lot. But the slenderized has really, when I added it, it's changed the way I think I feel like that helps with the inches. But I'm still a Blue Frog fan also. So thanks for asking me to speak, Andrew.
Well, thank you so much for being on here, Alan. And I don't know what we would do if we didn't have you and Cindy with your Blue Frog. So glad you're still drinking those, but enjoying the other products as well. So next we have Mr. Barry Clayton. So Barry, if you wouldn't mind sharing with us this evening.
Thank you for having me, Brent and Andrea. I started the Level Up program, and I put one goal, and it was to drink the water. And I have maintained it for 60 days. And one thing that I noticed that it made drinking the water instead of the soft drinks and all the other made me feel better. And my favorite product, I can't designate just one. I used to think MOA was until I started using the 5X original. And about 20 years ago, I started donating plasma faithfully. Since August, I've started a program, an anthrax program that they have, and it usually lasts 4 weeks. Then they take your sample and see if your antibodies are up to standards. And I don't know if it's the MOA or the 5X original or both of them together or what, but as of Thursday, they give me a call and told me I was on my 3rd extension. So I'm extended out 2 more weeks, in which they asked me what I was doing, and I told them, and I'm going to keep doing it, and hopefully another extension or 2 comes along. But I am glad that I set my mind to it, and that I keep posting. It might be just something simple, but it gives me something to do and look forward to it every day. And thank you for having me.
Well, thank you so much, Barry. We're so grateful for your transformation and what it's doing for your body, and excited to watch as you continue. So next up, we have Lance. And you're already unmuted. So thank you so much for that. If you wouldn't mind, Lance, sharing your transformation.
Oh God, look at that picture.
You put it out there, just so you guys know.
I did.
If you put it on the internet, I am going to steal it and put it in a Zoom. So be prepared.
Good deal. Yeah, that was my transformation started at the beginning of the year. I as well signed up to run Ironman, which will be in 28 days from now. So I started at the beginning of the year, and that picture there was slenderized, all slenderized all by itself. That was a 60-day challenge that we did with that. After that was completed, I started my Ironman training, and I've been going all the way through since then, up until now. My go-to product is Blue Frog, all the time. But for this training, I am trying to maintain my weight as much as possible because I'm doing tons of cardio. So my go-to right now is the burn because of what it does, the benefits of the protein, the fiber, and the caffeine for the energy. That's my go-to right now. As soon as this madness is over in 28 days, I'll be back to because I'm taking a lot of I say taking, I'm consuming a lot of the products right now for, you know, that's helping out with inflammation. I'm basically exercising 3, maybe 4 hours a day, Monday through Friday, and on the weekend it's 6 or 7 hour training block. So there's a lot of training going on, and I don't know, at my age, I'm 49 right now, I don't know if I could keep up with the amount of training that I'm doing if it wasn't for the limu, the moa, the burn, the blue frogs. There's a lot of supplements being taken, the vitamins, the CoQ10 as well. All of that's just keeping the body working at an optimal level so that I can go out there and perform the best I can perform on November 6th. So thanks for having me on tonight, and everybody in the Level Up group. I get so much. It's been a 60-day Level Up program. I've been doing this since January, day in, day out. So I look to you guys for a lot of inspiration to say, okay, if my Level Up crew's on here posting, I need to get out and get my butt and get my exercise done for the day. So thank all of you guys for being consistent in your post, because that's helping me continue to accomplish my goal, which I'll do within the next 28 days. So thanks.
Well, thank you so much, Lance. We're grateful for you, and we'll be cheering you on the 6th. So give us your link, because that was a lot of fun doing for Billy. We'd love to do it for you as well. So next up, we have Brandy. So Brandy Bethia, if you wouldn't mind, and guys, I'm going to say this, and I apologize. We have we're going to say about 6 minutes left, but our goal is going to be to do the next 10 people in 10 minutes. So if you guys can help me, we're going to just rock and roll, because I don't want to skip anyone, and I have 10 more of you on the list. So Brandy, if you wouldn't mind just sharing your transformation with us tonight.
Hey everyone, I'm Brandy from Texas. I came out of the event in Arkansas and started my journey right away. I've always been super fit and active and worked out. So I jumped into beast mode a couple weeks in. My favorite product has been the Slenderize. For me, like I said, I've always been fit. So I wanted my journey to look like was to finally have a body that looked like I've always worked out my whole life and just take it to a new level. So I took my workouts to a new level and added in the beast mode exercises, and I have not lost any weight, but my transformation with my body has just been insane. My clothes don't fit different. I've had to buy like all new workout clothes because even just my elastic shorts are falling off of me, and it's just, yeah, it's crazy. I finally have just a lean, toned, defined body that looks like I've worked out, and I'm just so grateful for the Slenderize products, because I know that it's just been able to keep my body in check and my hormones and allow me to do that and make that transformation. And the community's been great too, to just take those extra steps and just push myself extra to really get the transformation that I wanted. So thank you guys so much.
Well, congratulations, Brandy. Loved watching your transformation, and you are an inspiration. So thank you for that. And next up, we have Daryl Peterson. So Daryl, if you wouldn't mind sharing with us.
Hello, everybody. I'm back on the mainland.
Welcome home.
The Level Up, probably to get healthy, just, you know, in the later parts of years. I'm 57 years old. And the community is kept me accountable for that. I have a tendency to start something, do it for a couple of weeks, take 3 or 4 days off. But the community's been great helping me that way. So And then obviously social media has always been tough. So trying to do a little better on the social media. The go-to will always be the original 5X and the Blue Frog. So I'm just keeping you on schedule, Andrea. So,
Well, you rock, Daryl. I appreciate you knew I could count on you. So next up, we have Claudia. So Claudia, if you would, oh, I didn't fix my slide. Hold on. Sorry, I'm slowing us down. So Claudia, if you wouldn't mind sharing with us tonight.
Hi, everybody. My name is Claudia Morales. I am in Denver, Colorado, and I actually started the 60-day plan with everybody. Usually, and Dr. Kristen knows this, that I don't stay with no program at all. I don't follow anything. I usually at the end, I slack back and I don't finish nothing. So I'm so proud of myself because now this time I was able to do it. I've been 60 days working out. I was able to run a mile. I always thought that exercise was a punishment for eating bad. So every time I was exercising, I thought I was punishing myself. So I had to take that away from my head and just say, I have to keep going. It has to be done. So I was watching everybody doing it. I was watching everybody posting it. So I was so excited. My favorite products are 5X Original. That has been always in my house all the time. Everybody who comes to my house, everybody comes and drinks that. And Slenderex, of course. But everybody's doing a fantastic job. I follow everybody. Everybody's so motivated. And in the mornings when I'm not working, the first thing I do is I go and walk. Now I'm walking at least 5 miles. Whether before it was just a mile or 2 miles, and now up to 5 miles. So I thank everybody. I mean, everybody's so awesome. I thank you I thank you for inviting me, and I hope I see everybody's post again too.
Well, congratulations, Claudia. I'm so proud of you. And next up, we have Lenette Hebrink. So Lenette, if you wouldn't mind sharing your transformation with us.
Well, thank you, Andrea. Well, my name's Lenette Hebrink, and I'm in Owasso, Oklahoma. It's 20 miles north of Tulsa. And what I love best about this Level Up is the community. I have always believed in community because I feel like that's the glue that keeps things together. And this is the first time ever that I've kept a promise to me. That I followed through and did something for me. And it's because of the community that I stick to it and do it daily. This girl doesn't walk, but now I do. And on the second phase that I'm working on, I've upped it to 3 miles a day in my steps. Whereas the first 60 days I worked up to 2 miles a day. That's so huge for me. I would say my favorite product that got me through everything was the Rejuvenex and Noni, but the Rejuvenex, I don't go without it. It's my go-to. And so it's really, this whole journey has been really good for me to put myself out there and be bold and brave to share it in the Level Up group. And also I've been sharing it on my personal page. And I do that on purpose because I've got people at church and people around me in town asking me, what's this Level Up? What's going on? You know? So yeah, it's making a difference, and I'm getting encouragement all over. So thank you. I love everybody. Thank you.
Well, we love you, Lenette. Thank you so much for sharing, and congratulations. And next up, we have Hill. So Hill, I cut you off earlier, so it's your turn now.
Well, thank you for having me on. In the weight challenge, I lost around 15 pounds, and the Level Up has helped me to maintain that. That puts me at about 193. I've only been under 200 pounds once since 1981. Since a junior in high school, that was 1 year. So the Level Up's helped me maintain that. The MOA is my go-to because I have arthritis in my knees, my neck, and my shoulders. And so the mower and the 5X have really been my go-to, and just helping me with that. And the community is amazing, because the days you don't want to get up off the couch or don't want to get moving, you do, because you see many different people out there getting it, and you know everybody has bad days. So it's just been an amazing transformation for me, and just the group is fantastic. Couldn't do without it, and that in the coach's corner.
Well, we love you so much, Hill. Thank you so much for that. And
I
next
love
up,
y'all. Thank you.
love you too. So next up we have Susan. Susan, if you wouldn't mind sharing your transformation with us tonight, and congratulations.
Oh, thank you. My name is Susan Saline. I'm from Carthage, Missouri. And my transformation really started probably last year. I got into a couple of groups. Just to backtrack a little bit, I never had a problem with weight at all until I hit my early 50s. And then it just kind of packed on, and everything I'd done before just didn't work. And so when we were introduced, especially to the Slender X drops, and if you do it correctly and take them, I started losing the weight. So when I came into this one, I really wasn't looking to lose any weight. What I was looking for is, you know, through the summer, sometimes you get off focus and off track, and I needed more accountability, because you know, it's so much better to have people around you that are uplifting and supporting, and know what you're doing, and actually, you know, post, you know, congratulations. Other than, if you don't have that, then nobody knows, and so it's easy to get off track. And so that's what I did. That's what it did for me, is it allowed me to focus back in on drinking that gallon of water, allowed me to focus back in on tweaking my eating a little bit more. And we upped our walking, because we were feeling good. And so I ended up losing a couple more pounds and some inches, which I really wasn't trying to do. So in total, in the last year, I've lost about 20 pounds. And I, you know, I'm just really happy with that. The group is everything. It's the piece of the puzzle, I think, the missing piece of the puzzle that a lot of products like this, they don't offer it. Because what I've seen in it is that there's two journeys that everybody cheers for, and that's the overall journey of the group of just being better every day, and then everyone's individual journey, no matter where they are. There's that cheering on, and then when you get into it, you do feel a little pressure of, you know, it does keep you accountable, because boy, you better walk so you have something to talk about, you know, that kind of thing. Products, wow, I'm one that I've tried. Yeah, Limu at 5X is my foundational. I tried Noni because I've had a little problem with arthritis in my hand, and that is phenomenal. Of course, the Slender X, it helps you balance those sugars and keeps you on track as far as eating correctly. So I got to thinking about, you know, what else do I take that I really wouldn't want to do without, and that would be the probiotics, I think, because I've off and on had little gut problems, and let's face it, if your gut's not good health, your whole body's not in good health. And so that's one that I just really wouldn't want to do without either, would be taking the probiotics. So that's, thank you.
Well, thank you so much. I'm right there with you with the probiotics, and congratulations. And next up, we have Eva Marie. So if you wouldn't mind sharing with us this evening.
Good evening. Thank you for allowing me to share. Appreciate it. Can you hear me?
I can hear you great. Thank you so much.
Okay. Well, tonight, my favorite is this. It's the little roll-on CBD. Almost a couple weeks ago, I decided to try and fly out my fifth wheel. We travel full time, and it doesn't work, especially without wings. So I honestly take all the products. I love them all. And I can't say one or the other, but this little thing right here that comes with your Slenderize pack is absolutely keeping me on track. The approved foods list keeps me steady as to what I need to eat and put in my body. But overall, my transformation has really been a mental, internal one. And I thank the Coaches Corner and all of the calls that I'm able to get onto, because it keeps me going, keeps me plugged in. And there's just been a lot of transformations since the 60-day had started. And one of them, I went from a large to a medium. But also I've been reaching out to other players that are on our huge team of people. I drove out to New Mexico with my little guy and spent a weekend with Tammy Ray, who's in New Mexico, and just sharing my life with her and opening my heart up to her. She shared some things with me, and it's kept me going forward instead of backwards. So thank you for everything you guys do.
Well, congratulations. Proud of you. Glad you're healing up. No more flying.
No.
And good work. And next up, we have Craig Tomanini. So Craig, if you wouldn't mind sharing with us, and congratulations on everything you're accomplishing.
Hey, thanks everybody. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So I had to change venues. My kids were just about to go to bed and it was going to get really loud behind me. So I made it.
Well, welcome back.
I'll be really quick. I think a lot of people know my journey, but losing 161 pounds and maintaining it for almost 6 years now. It's silly to kind of say it in kind of a blasé way, but I think I want to focus in on the fact that I was able to maintain it for 6 years. That's my win. And when I heard about the Level Up movement, right, when Coach Palmer came to Colorado Springs on July 17th and we talked about Level Up, for me, what really grabbed my attention was the movement aspect of it. It was the idea, like everybody's talked about, the community, right? It was the idea of that one lone nut joining, out there and dancing and getting kind of crazy, and then another person joining and another person joining and another. That's what really has been transformational for me, is seeing all of the people that have just really stepped up to the plate and taken control of their lives. For me personally, having lost that kind of weight, I think from a product standpoint, it's been challenging the last few years to kind of lose more weight, right? Like, how much more weight can I really lose? I could probably lose a little more, right? I was thinking 60 days ago, and I hate to even say this, but I've lost 9 more pounds.
Wow.
So I'm actually at an even 170 now. But here's the thing. I was thinking about how I could actually like shock my body and change where I could actually start losing more weight. And I've lost more inches too. I've gone down holistically from a size 44 waist now down to a 36 over the last 6 years. I've lost another 1.5 inches off my waistline. So that's been great. But it was the probiotics. So I think someone just mentioned the probiotics. I needed, the part that was missing was I would go to the gym and try to work out, and I would try to do sit-ups and things like that. And I am working out now 3 times a week, and I've been doing that for almost a year. And the problem is when I go to the gym, it's really hard to do sit-ups. I was still kind of big in the midsection, and my abs don't look like Lance's yet. But what I realized was I was a little too bloated, and I kept saying, what is it that's stopping me from, getting rid of that bloat? And I'm eating better and all that. So I read about the probiotics, and it says right at the top of it, ironically, it says, trust your gut. And so I was like, okay, what is this really about? And so for it's actually been almost 90 days, I've been using the probiotics pretty faithfully, just about every day. I think I've missed a few days, but I'll tell you what, that has made me not only feel better, but I have some pictures. I'm not ready to post them yet, but I have some progressive pictures that are going to come to the group soon. And it's going to show my belly where it was, at 161 pounds of weight loss. And hopefully it'll look, well, it won't ever look like Lance's 6-pack. But anyways, that's my product that I've been really focused on. But holistically, like everybody else, I love all of our products. So I'm continuing to drink the Burn. That's my go-to, at least 1 meal a day. And I'm also doing that as a snack in the middle of the afternoon when I kind of get the craving. That's been my mantra for a long time. And then now adding some of the Nutrify products into it has really helped. So thanks for letting me share. You guys are all awesome. Love it.
You rock, Craig. Thank you. And I think you're going to get Lance's belly. I see it in your future. And I know we're going long. Okay. I know this, but we have a few more people to celebrate. I don't want to skip anybody because I love you guys. So next up, we have our Betsy. I keep saying all y'all are mine. So Betsy Waters, if you wouldn't mind jumping on with us real quick and sharing your transformation.
Hi, Andrea. Hi, Brent. Hi, family. I have to give a huge shout out to my sweet mommy who has been so faithful to cheer me on. Mommy, I love you. And our neighbor, Lon. Thank you, Lon, so much for being on tonight. My two guests, I had to give them a shout out. But as Andrea said, I'm Betsy Waters here from Colorado Springs, Colorado. And I love the Level Up life. It's become a lifestyle for me in 77 days. My first 60 days, I experienced weight loss. I experienced a clearer thinking process. I experienced an upgrade in my relationships. I have two people on to support me tonight. Thank you. And I also experienced just more of a mentality of how can I level up every area of my life. So my favorite product on this Level Up journey has been the Slenderize program. The Slenderize with a Z, it's a program, has two in it. It has a homeopathic and an herbal drop. But I have to say, the pamphlet that comes with it, the first time I started with the drops, I call them the skinny drops or the hormone balancing drops. I did not read the brochure that goes along with it. So what I learned is please study this. I've read through it numerous times now, and every time I get something new. So I am so thankful for this Level Up life, and I'm going to turn it back to you so I can Zoom with my son in China. Love you all.
Thank you, Betsy. Congratulations on what you've got going on and everything you're accomplishing. And next up, we have Ashley Paulson. So Ashley, would you mind sharing with us this evening?
I sure can, Miss Andrea. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, lady. Thank you.
Perfect. I will be short and sweet tonight. Like everyone else, my journey started actually last year. I had a pretty good transformation of 40+ pounds. And just like Craig, you get in the mentality of maintaining it, right? Like, the products are clean. Everything we do is so good. And that's what I absolutely love about it. But really being able to maintain where I'm at with this community. Today was my day 63. And, you know, it's just, you talk about favorite products. I'm like, let's all be real. Our favorite product is a Purity water bottle because we're all drinking a gallon of water, right? That's definitely been my favorite because you can take it anywhere. But obviously all the products, the Slenderize drops, like everyone has talked about, you know, I have a sweet tooth. And so many different products, the Move 5X, it just, there's so many that really just work all together as a whole. And so that's why when we talk about, you know, all of us having so many products and taking so many different products is because they really all work together like as a whole. Right. And so just super thankful to be on this journey. And, you know, this weekend we went camping and it was still creating those healthy lifestyles, right? I still went for my walk. I still got my water in. It's not something you just do Monday to Friday or just when you want. You're really committed to it, and just being a part of this supportive team and everyone building each other up. But really something that I love is that we all can start at different times, right? Mm-hmm. My day 63 can be your day 3. And so it's bringing people in really just like Craig said, to the movement of people creating healthier lifestyles, that healthier habits for us every single day. So thanks guys so much.
Thank you so much, Ashley. It's been fun to watch you, quite the inspiration. And next we have Joy Roan. So Joy, if you wouldn't mind, we would love to hear about your transformation.
Yes, good evening. Thank you for having me this evening. You know, I can't say enough. The products are wonderful. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You know, the products are wonderful. My go-to obviously is the Slenderize. It has kept me.
Oh, we lost Joy. We don't know what it's kept her. I'm going to say it's kept her motivated and rocking. So Joy, well, I think we actually lost her on the call. So we're sad we missed you, Joy, but hopefully we'll catch you next time. And next, and our last transformation that we're going to talk about tonight is Jared Poole. So Jared, would you mind sharing with us tonight?
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? Can you hear me?
I can hear you great. Thank you.
I'm from Darlington, South Carolina, home of the Southern 500 race. I want to thank everyone and give honor to God for who helped me in my life and saved me. My biggest transformation was in 2018. I had stage 4 cancer, and they lost me. So thank to the Lord for letting me be here and getting on this level up. And me, I'm a big guy. Love to eat. I love to hunt, deer hunt, rabbit hunt, raccoon hunt. And I was 396 pounds, and I am down to 338. I lost 58 pounds. And all of my products that I take, I take the mower, the Noni, Limu, Rejuvenex, Elite, Blue Frog. But my one is the Splendorizer. I take it, 3 times a day. Even if I eat my fruit in the morning, fruit for lunch, and my dinner, I take it. And my healthy eating, I'm on baked food and vegetables and salads. And my walking, I try every day when I go to the gym, I at least push myself to run a quarter of a mile. When I get home, about 3 miles a day, and I try to beat my time every day and get on. But like I said, I thanks to everyone. Mr. Todd, who pushed me, Mr. Todd Rowland, Anthony Moreland, Chuck, Mr. Chuck McDonald, and all you great people on Level Up. And like I said, everyone that's on the call tonight, if you're not with Level Up, if you haven't joined, hey, don't watch the move and say, oh, I should have, would have, could have. Hey, be the move and join Level Up. And guys, hey, I'm leveling up my health now, and I'm gonna go leveling up my health for the next 60 days. And the next level up is gonna be my finances. And I thank all y'all for having me on tonight.
Well, thank you so much. And guys, thank you, every single one of you. And I'm just going to say this, and I'm going to close this. I know we went long, but every single story was so worth it. And the thing that struck me the most is how different we are. We all started this with different goals. We all started this at different ages. We started different days. We started with different activity levels. We're all doing it just a little bit different. But guess what? We have this community that we're coming together and we're getting to support each other and encourage each other. And it has been so much fun. So I love you guys. I will see all of you next Sunday. Hopefully we'll see you throughout the week at the Coach's Corner. But I am so proud of each and every one of you. You are doing phenomenal things for yourself. And he said it, if you aren't part of the Level Up community, join us. Let tomorrow be your day one. We would love to have you. We would love to encourage you, and we would love to grow with you. So love you guys. I hope you have a phenomenal week. Thank you for each and every one of you, and congratulations. I'll see you guys all next week. Have a great night. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrea.